Aloha. I just wanted to talk a little bit about hemp oil and distillation. When I started making hemp oil at the beginning of '08, and I started doing it according to the way that Rick portrayed in the in Run from the Cure, I just somehow intuitively got the impression that learning distillation would be a more efficient way to make the oil. And so I found a book on distillation, and I studied it, and the book was for another kind of application. So I had to kind of tweak it a little bit here and there over a course of the next year or two, and left out a little thing here and added something here and just tweaked it so that it works best for hemp oil. And when I finally had my first conversation with Rick on Skype, and I told him that I had been that I learned how to distill it, and that's what I was doing. At that point in time, I had never heard an interview with Rick in which he had said that you should learn how to distill it, and that was what he recommended. So I know it was out there, but I just hadn't seen it at that point in time. And it wound up that when I had my first conversation with him, and I told him, like I said, that I was distilling it, he said, "Aman, you found the holy grail of making hemp oil." And went on to say about how he's been recommending that people learn how to distill it, but that it's not something that he could have done in Run from the Cure because he just had a short period of time within the film to do it. And he said, as you know, it takes quite a bit to learn how to do it. It's not something that you can do in a little 5-minute piece, which is true. My classes, I have been doing classes. I have a few apprentices out there here and there, and it takes about, depending on the amount of people, 14 to sometimes 18 hours to teach it. It's a long day, and it's really takes a lot out of me. But anyway, um, so I just wanted to put it out there that not only does distilling it get out more oil physically, like I'm getting más o menos right around 25% return, which Rick was getting about 12 and a half and Run from the Cure, 2 ounces out of a pound. I'm getting right around 4 ounces in a pound and out of a pound of bud. And the thing is if the starting material has a high resin content, I've gotten better than 30% return, which is really pretty amazing when you consider all things considered. It's a lot. You get a lot of oil out of it. So, like I said, I've put it out there. People are always asking me if I would be willing to teach them, and I've been pretty careful on who I teach it because I don't want to set loose any monsters out there. The thing is when you're making hemp oil, it's really important that you give it away to whoever needs it. Whoever comes to you that needs it, you have to give it to them. That's just part of your responsibility. And there'll be some people that'll come that'll make money or that will have money to pay for it. But I found that, it's one of those things where I don't want to teach somebody and give them the power to make hemp oil and then have them run off and I'm going to make all this money. That's not what I'm about, and that's not what I want to empower somebody else to do. So I've been real careful about who I teach it to. But I'm coming to the realization that there are a lot more people out there that want to learn than I am coming in contact with one-on-one. So I'm putting it out here, that I am making myself available to teach classes. And if you want to talk to me about it, you can just send an email to me through this video, and I'll get in touch with you, and we'll talk about. I'd be willing to travel and teach classes. I can't do it for a whole lot of people at a time, maybe 5 at the most, because otherwise, with all the questions, it just gets really long. The class gets really long. So. But 2 to 5 people, we'd be willing to teach a class. So you want to get in touch with me, and we can work out particulars. And I'll be willing to travel wherever. So that's out there. And also, just wanted to say that not only did my results shown that I have more physically that's coming out. The oil that is coming out of the plants when it's been distilled out it contains more medicine in it than it would be if you had done it with a cold wash process like Rick describes and Run from the Cure. So not only are you getting more, like right around twice the return, but you're also getting a higher quality medicine in the end. So if you want to get in touch with me, you can, and I'm available. So hope everything's well with people out there. I know things are getting pretty crazy, but it's all good because for every move that is made against us, another move is made for our benefit. There can't be any action without an equal and opposite reaction. So keep that in mind when you see weird things happening. Just remember there are things going on behind the scenes that we can't see that are being done for our benefit. So pretty soon we're going to see all that, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think 2012 is going to be a great year. So aloha, and take care.